Hey everyone, it's Erica here. Another Tuesday, another tip of the week. I'm so excited for you to join me every Tuesday at 10 a.m. for our tip of the week at the Little Iguanas Children's Safety Foundation. So, today we're diving into a crucial safety topic, just like we do each week. And it's super important to keep everyone safe on the road. So, we're going to talk about buckling up your seatbelt. It's so simple, it takes less than 5 seconds and it saves so many lives. So, seatbelts are just one simple way, and they're so effective to protect ourselves in the car. So, whether we're driving around the corner or on a long road trip, we need to buckle up our seatbelts each time because that is going to significantly reduce the risk of injury in the event of a crash or just if we have to hit the brakes a little unexpectedly. So it's not just about keeping ourselves safe, it's about ensuring that everyone in the car is secure and protected. So let's talk about how we can teach this important lesson to our kids. So start by explaining to your child why a seatbelt is important. And you can use simple language, just like seatbelts are there to help keep us safe in the car. And then I want you to demonstrate how to properly put on your seatbelt and buckle up. So show them that the strap goes over your shoulder and then it's going to click in at the buckle at their side. And make sure they know that the strap should go in front of their body, across their chest like this, and not tucked behind their back. And remember Lil Iguana's motto to help you: you went too quick if you didn't hear the click. And this help reinforces the idea that seatbelts need to be properly fastened and the seatbelt needs to go into the buckle and you need to hear that click each time. And remember, kids learn by watching adults. So always buckle up your seatbelt before you start driving and show them that you value safety by making it a non negotiable for every car ride. Whether you're going down the street to a friend's house or on a long road trip, you need to buckle up your seatbelt each time you get in the car and before the car starts to move. Remember, it's not just about the kids in the car, it's about you too. Everyone needs to have their seatbelts buckled. It's going to create a safer environment for everyone. And like I said, as a driver, set an example by wearing your seatbelt and buckling up each time before the car starts moving. So, as you know, the Little Iguanas Children's Safety Foundation just celebrated its 30th anniversary last month. And over the course of 3 decades, we have performed thousands of in person programs in schools and at community events. So, as you know, we host programs at preschools, at Head Starts, our in classroom program. And then we also host live musical stage shows at elementary schools and at community events. So, about 15 years ago, I mean, the foundation's been around for 30 years. So, about 15 years ago, we got a call from a mom who was upset because we had gone into her daughter's school and talked about the buckle up lesson and how everyone in the car needs to have their seatbelts buckled before the car starts to move. Well, that mom had never worn her seatbelt, and her daughter was making her mom put her seatbelt on every time before the car started to move. So eventually it became a habit for the mom, and she started wearing her seatbelt even when her daughter wasn't in the car. And if you can imagine where this story is going, one day the mom got in an accident and her SUV flipped over. So after the crash, the police officer who had arrived on the scene and was helping her actually told her if you didn't have your seatbelt on, you would not have survived this crash. And of course, the mom called us back and told us the whole story and how she was so grateful for this lesson of buckle up and that everyone needs to have their seatbelt fastened before this car starts to move, and about going to her daughter's school and teaching this lesson and how it was so important. So remember, it's not just about the child, it's also about all passengers in the car and all adults in the car as well. So a kind of bumpy story at the beginning where a mom was angry with us about teaching her daughter to buckle up her seatbelt and how everyone had to be securely fastened before their car starts to move. It actually turned into a really great story. And we have so many of those testimonials after 30 years of performing programs and delivering resources to families around the world. And if you have a story like that you'd like to share, you can go to our website, lilaguanausa.org/share, and you can share your own story, or you can give us a call or DM us on social media. But that's just one of the, hundreds or thousands of stories that we've received over 30 years of people who are impacted by the lessons that we teach. So going back to buckle up, remember, seatbelts are for everyone. Before the car starts to move, everyone has to have their seatbelt on. So remember, when you gear up for your next car ride, buckle up, set a great example for your kids, set a great example for everyone that's in the car, passengers, adults, and kids. Keep your family safe. Everyone needs to buckle up. And if you need help teaching this lesson, Lil Iguana has educational music, lesson guides, worksheets, activities, and more to teach and reinforce buckling up, distracting the driver, being safe on the school bus, and over 20 safety and well-being lessons. So remember, for more tips and resources on car safety, buckling up, or any other lessons that we teach, you can check out our website, lilaguanausa.org. Let me pull that up so that you have that. Let's create a little thing. lilaguanausa.org. You can join us there and get all the information that you need. We also have blogs that come out every Tuesday that relate to these tips of the week. So remember to check out the blog post that's linked in the description below for more ways to learn how to teach, what language you can use, what resources you can use to reinforce this lesson, how to demonstrate buckling up your seatbelt. So we have all those resources for you. You can check those out right in the blog post that's linked below. And don't forget, we also have a Facebook group, Raising Safe Kids, where you can connect with other parents. You can get tips. You can share tips, stories about how you're keeping your kids safe. So that is all for this week. Remember, you can tune in every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time for a great tip of the week. And I'll see you next Tuesday for another great tip. Stay safe, buckle up, and let's make every